The crazy part is, since I was young, I've been asking people, do you expect to be rich? Do you expect to have money? And every time you ask them, they say the same thing, yes. And then you ask them how, and none of them have an answer for that. You ask them, what are you gonna do to get that money? What are you gonna do to not work a job? What are you gonna do to be different than every other person who is around you that is doing this? And again, they never have an answer. And that is the average person that you run into in today's day and age. Like, bro, you have people that, for one, have no idea what they want, but they have a general want of not where they're at. You understand? They know that they don't want to be where they're at, but they don't know exactly what they want. How the fuck are you gonna get anywhere besides a trap, bro? Besides somewhere where someone else planned for you to be? Wake up. I recommend everybody that follows me, that listens to me, that again, mess with my content, bro, read Outwitting the Devil. Outwitting the Devil will show you a lot of the traps that are set up by the psychological devil that lives within your mind, my mind, and every other person's mind that is here, and how he gets you, bro. You have to know what you want. The people who get what they want, the people who are successful, know exactly what they want and have like a divine determination to get it. If you are a person that, if you want something and then something comes up and because it was hard, you stopped, bro, you don't want it bad enough. Stop saying you want stuff, bro. Me as a person who genuinely wants it, like, bro, I got my stepsister, I'm tripping. I got my sister and my mom and my nephew here in Thailand. Why? Because I wanted to. Was it easy? No, bro, I had to work. I have to continuously work because I have a lot of responsibilities now, you understand? But I wanted it, so I did what's necessary to get it, you understand? So when I really understand, like, this is how I'm in Thailand at 22 years old, bro. I haven't met another African-American from anywhere near where I'm from or anywhere near my age that's out here and that can live out here, that's not coming out here and crashing out. Why? Because, bro, the average African-American 22-year-old is not doing what I'm doing. The thing is, like, you'll see groups of like Caucasian males, European males that come out here young, my age, that come with their homies and are doing things. But you don't see nobody besides me and my people doing that, bro. Like, realistically, we don't, as black people, we don't step outside of our comfort zone. We don't like to step outside and go to new places. We be going to the same places if we do leave the country, like Mexico and these other nearby places. We don't go and we actually travel the world. We need to start doing more things as a collective. You understand? Step outside the norm. Instead of just saying football or basketball player, rapper, or you happen to be a doctor or going through the education system, there needs to be more options. That's why I always looked into digital nomads. Like, digital nomad, that lifestyle, bro, it was truly like fascinating for me because, like, as you can see, bro, I'm here in a whole different country and I'm making money from my phones. I'm making money from my laptop. It is a whole different reality. I have my family here and I'm able to provide from a device. Do you understand? Like, do you see where I'm at in general? Like, I'm at a beautiful place. This is a lot cheaper than it would be in America, just so you know. So I'm saving money and I'm at a higher, basically, standard of living, and I get to make more money. You understand? I can focus more. I don't have distractions. I don't have going to the gas station and hearing gunshots and niggas trying to rob me. You understand? I ain't got to have niggas just asking me, you straight on the gas everywhere I go. You get me? I can actually focus and be aligned more with money because I'm in a place like this. One of the biggest things that I learned traveling the world is when you go to a different place, every different place that I went to, every different country, bro, I started making more money. It was because I started adjusting to the life that I'm living. You understand? Like, if you're here, you're waking up every single day, bro, and you got views like this, you feel me? You got views like this. You got a pool in the background, like, and you get full access to this and the pool, the sauna, the everything, the gym, the sauna, everything, bro. Your standard of living is completely different. When we talk about manifesting and believing in changing realities, your version of yourself, every possible version that exists of you exists right now. You can get to everywhere that you want to be, anywhere that you want to be, and be whoever you want to be. But ask yourself, what does that person look like, gang? I tell y'all this all the time. Ask yourself, if you say that you're going to be a millionaire, what does that millionaire look like? Is his room dirty? Does he have consistent habits that are beneficial? Do they read a book? Do they read books? Do they study? Do they put time into personal development? The answer is yes. So again, ask yourself, are you doing these things? Because a lot of times the answer would be no. For example, me, myself, I have a lot of things that I can work on. Like, for example, being more consistent in terms of reading books. I do a lot of personal development every single day in terms of knowledgeable videos and things like that. But just sitting down and reading more, I can get back into that. But being consciously aware of these things that you can improve on is how you can improve. Because you take the power back and realize that you are the solution. Bro, you are the problem, you are the solution, so start fixing it. You know what you want. You know where you want to be. So start doing what you need to do to get there. You know that you playing the game for hours is not going to get you to financial freedom. You know that you going and smoking with your homies who talking about nothing but hoes and going to the party is not going to get you to financial freedom. So why do you still do it on a day-to-day basis? Ask yourself, do you truly want what you want? Because if you did, you would have it. And this is what the realization is for all of us. If you really wanted something, there would be no excuses. You would get it. You would do everything that you needed to do to get it. If you say that you don't want to work a job, what business are you running every single day? What time do you put into something every single day that's going towards your goal? Ask yourself this and ask yourself, can you put in more? If the answer is no, then you're a liar, bro. You're not doing enough. You don't want it enough because there's always more time that can be put in. You have to understand that I consistently do 24 to 48 hour work days and like it's nothing. Why? Pure willpower. I'm not saying it's the healthiest thing ever. I'm not telling you guys to do it, but I'm telling you I have a tremendous amount of willpower and I'm not working a job right now. How do I have more willpower than you and you're in a job working a 9 to 5, having to tell somebody or ask somebody when I can use the bathroom, when I can eat, or when I can come into work? That is ridiculous. How do I have more willpower to get to a higher level than what I'm already at? And I'm already at a good level and you're personally not at the best level or a good level in your opinion, and you don't have that willpower. It doesn't make sense. When people tell me that they need motivation, I never understand it, because how are you not motivated when you have to ask somebody to use the bathroom? How are you not motivated when you don't feel like getting up and going to that job in the morning, but you still have to because you have to pay bills? That was motivation enough for me. I can never, as a grown-ass man, continue to ask somebody, can I do this? Can I do that? Can I do this? That was enough motivation for me. Enough motivation was for me to take care of my wives, my woman, my mom, my sisters. That was enough motivation for me. My mom having to work a job and seeing a tear shed from her face, that was enough motivation for me. My sister having struggled to pay certain things, that's enough motivation for me. You have to understand, I have family to take care of. I have things to do, and I'm sure a lot of you do as well. So I don't understand why you have to sit here and have another grown-ass man tell you to be motivated. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't relate to it. I was raised by a tough father who truly did develop a great self-worth of myself, because he has made me do things that show me that I can do whatever I truly want to. So if you're a person, I don't understand that everybody comes up differently and haven't had that experience. You have to have belief. The biggest thing, the biggest issue with modern day people today in this world is they do not have belief. All they do is say they want things, but in reality, they don't even believe that they can do it. It doesn't fucking make sense. Wake up and realize this reality, this world is yours. Look at this, bro. Like, this is a whole beautiful reality. You see, like, bro, I'm changing up my whole demeanor, my fits and everything because, bro, I'm running into more higher class people, millionaires, people talking about real wealth. You understand? They putting me up and they lacing me up on game. As a young man coming from the hood, we understand that thinking that buying designer and all these other things is going to elevate us and make us higher status because it's what the rappers and shit are wearing. It's what social media wants to see. No, you could go in and you walk around with these chrome heart shit on, like I got on right now, you feel me? I got some chrome heart pants on, but you can go around and walk around with these, bro, rapper type fish, wear Moncler jacket, whatever the case is, walking to these golf clubs, walking to these country clubs where you're dealing with multi-million-dollar people and see how they treat you, bro. See how they look at you. You have to understand that we are dealing with a higher class of living. We are already, as black people, for one, they lace us up all the time, that for one, we are young, tall, black men with dreads. A lot of people overseas do not understand that at all. You have to understand, some people were taught and brought up that black people were dirty, that's why our skin's black. Some people, again, we have people overseas or in America that, again, all they see is rappers and people twerking and doing other things. They don't see the positivity and the intelligence that we can display as well. So you have to understand that not everybody has that perception of us. So we have to come higher. You understand? We have to be better. We have to be more exceptional, because if they feel like we are negative or we are lower, we have to be better. You understand? So when we come around and we deal with these people, I want to be as clean as possible. I want to be as professional as possible. I want to be as respectful as possible. I leave tips everywhere I go, because at the end of the day, you could have had a negative connotation on the black person or whatever the case is, and me dealing with me might have changed your interaction. You understand? Me being able to give you money or whatever, if it's a tip, me being able to, even if you have an attitude, the Grab driver be having attitudes with me, I still give him a tip. Why? Because, bro, standard. I'm keeping my standard high. When you deal with me, when you deal with my work, when you deal with anybody around me, bro, I keep a high standard. I don't talk to anybody. I don't like dealing with people. You see, right now, I don't even have nobody around me, bro. It's just me, because, again, I don't diminish myself to deal with other people. A lot of times when I was younger, I felt myself diminishing myself to be around other people, to deal with other people. You understand? And that is not what you need to do. If you feel like you are dimming your light to be around people, if you are lowering your intelligence because everybody else around you is talking about shit like that, bro, you need new friends. You cannot be the smartest person in the room. You have to be able to be teachable. You have to have people that can teach you. So this is why I recommend you guys getting a good network of people, a good network of hustlers, bro, that can really get up and do something for you, that can really get up and make money with you, that can really like look after you and hold you accountable on positive things, not just negative things. Because the modern day person, the modern day homie will hold you accountable like you ain't come to the club last week, nigga. You ain't do this, that, and the third. You ain't buy me that gas. But when you say, yeah, bro, I'm about to start this business or I'm about to do this, that, and the third, bro, and you don't do it, you'll never hear from them again. You won't hear about it. They don't care. They don't want you to do it because they don't want you to do better than them. Oh, he just said something and didn't do it just like I did. No, bro. You gotta have people that's like, yo, bro, you said you're gonna do this, bro. You said you're gonna have your website done by last week. What happened, gang? What happened? Not, hey, bro, you supposed to front me that 3.5 or bring me the bread back from it. Whatever the case is, nigga, no. You don't need them type of conversation. You don't need them type of problem. That's not gonna get you to where you need to be. You have to understand that if your homies is not holding you accountable for doing better, then they're not your fucking homies. They're your captives that keep you in the same vibration. Get the fuck away, bro. You need to push me to do better. Like I push you to do better. You can't be around me and me not telling you things to push you to do better if I see it. You understand? Because I wouldn't accept anything from you. If you're not even telling me like, bro, like if I feel like you're not on my ass, you're not my homie. You're not around me, bro. Because it's just a matter of, bro, we have to be on each other's ass to grow. Because if we not on each other's ass saying that I'm gonna make sure that you right, I'm gonna make sure that you good, I'm gonna make sure that I'm good too. I need you to make sure that I'm good too. Then who the fuck is gonna do it, bro? Because we got so much stuff against us than with us, bro. So it's important that we understand that and start using ourselves and each other to be beneficial, bro. Get your network together. Get your people, get your hitters that will work and grind with you, bro. If your homies are not them, find new homies, bro. The better you make yourself, the quicker it will be. You can't change yourself. I mean, you can't change the world until you change yourself. And when you start changing yourself, the world around you is gonna change, brother. Like, cause again, bro, I ain't do no rocket science, but I just really was consistent and knew what I wanted. The biggest thing is, ask yourself, do I truly know what I want? And then if the answer is yes, am I truly doing everything that I need to do to get there? That's where your answers will be.